Welcome to the Terence Donnelly Center for Cellular and Biomolecular Research, right in the heart of the University of Toronto. At first glance, it's a beautiful 12-story research building, but beneath the glass skin is a story of passive systems, biophilic design, and an urban building that breathes.
As we approach the south-facing side of the building, the facade isn't just a sleek exterior. It's a double-skinned glass system, one of the first of its kind in North America. It creates a thermal buffer, using an air cavity to trap warmth in the winter and exhaust heat in the summer. The operable vents at the top and the bottom drive a natural chimney effect that supports passive ventilation. This allows users to work comfortably in their space by regulating their desired room temperatures.
As we step inside, you immediately notice the shift in tone. Soft, natural light pours from all directions. There's no harsh transition, no heavy shadows. This is daylighting at its best. Calculated glazing, a narrow footprint, and layered transparency that eliminate the need for most artificial lighting during the day. For the medical researchers and students working here, that's more than just aesthetic. It reduces exposure to artificial LEDs, which can cause eye strain and disrupt circadian rhythms. Instead, the abundant natural light supports mental clarity, mood, and even vitamin D absorption, creating a healthier and more productive environment.
This is the heart of the building, a 5-story winter garden rising through the core. Planted bamboo, it creates a tranquil biophilic zone that balances humidity and filters the air. It's not just aesthetic for aesthetic's sake, it's climate-responsive architecture that improves indoor environment quality. For researchers and students, that means cleaner air, reduced stress levels, and a calming space to pause between high-focus tasks. It supports well-being in subtle but powerful ways, helping users feel more grounded and alert throughout the day.
Throughout the public zones, benches and finishes are made from trees cleared during site preparation. Using on-site materials reduces transportation emissions and gives the building a tangible connection to the land it sits on. Instead of just going to waste, they were regenerated into the building's palette. And the site itself is fitted between two existing heritage buildings. It preserved embodied carbon and made smart use of limited downtown space. Rather than tearing down and starting from scratch, the design team chose to work with existing structures, honoring the history of the site while significantly reducing construction emissions.
The Donnelly Center uses a hybrid climate system. Labs and offices are on separate mechanical zones, while public spaces use natural ventilation. Automated windows adjust depending on outdoor conditions, and when they open, the mechanical systems shut off automatically, which reduces energy use without compromising comfort. For those inside, the result is a space that intuitively responds to their needs, minimizing stuffy air, reducing noise from HVAC systems, and supporting better focus through improved thermal comfort.
One thing to reflect on is the bamboo here. While it is visually impressive, it is still a non-native species. It looks lush, but does not support local biodiversity or pollinators. In fact, its presence can give the illusion of ecological harmony without contributing meaningfully to the surrounding urban ecosystem. Non-native plantings can also require more resources to maintain and may outcompete native species if not carefully managed. In sitting above high containment labs, the atrium raises valid concerns about what happens if contamination pathways are not tightly controlled. The result is a space that, while beautiful, prompts important questions about the balance between aesthetics, sustainability, and biosecurity.
Imagine if this space extended its garden to the roof. The Donnelly Center already has the structural capacity and exposure for a green roof, one that could be planted with native pollinator supporting species to restore local ecology. Solar panels could be integrated along the southern edge, making use of the unobstructed sun exposure. And educational signage throughout the building could highlight both its sustainable features and the areas still open for improvement. That's where meaningful engagement begins, not just celebrating success, but inviting transparency and ongoing dialogue.
Is the Donnelly Center a high-performance lab? Well, yes, but it's also a case study in urban sustainability, a living example of what happens when architecture thinks systematically, not just about materials or energy, but about people, ecology, and the future we're building toward. The space is intentionally designed to support well-being through natural light, clean air, and shared green zones that foster collaboration and mental health. This is social sustainability in action, when the environment itself reduces stress and encourages connection. It becomes a truly passive system, one that works quietly in the background to support the people inside.
Thanks for walking with us through the Donnelly Center. We hope it's inspired you to think differently about buildings, not just as objects, but as living systems woven into the fabric of the city. This project challenged us to consider architecture as something deeply rooted and interconnected with people, place, and purpose. We're grateful for the opportunity to explore that with you. I'm Max D'Souza.
And I'm Mabel Kucinich.
Thank you for watching.